First tonight, a political assassination. That's what Utah's governor is calling the shooting death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. I'm Shannon Heggie.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. Authorities are now seeking a new person of interest following the shooting at Utah Valley University this afternoon. Authorities say Kirk was killed by a single shot in an apparent targeted attack during an outdoor event at the university. Officials believe the gunman opened fire from a rooftop nearby, killing the 31-year-old. Utah Governor Spencer Cox says it's a tragic day for the state and the country.
Our nation is broken. We've had political assassinations recently in Minnesota. We had an attempted assassination on the governor of Pennsylvania. And we had an attempted assassination on a presidential candidate and former president of the United States, and now current president of the United States. Nothing I say can unite us as a country. Nothing I can say right now can fix what is broken. Nothing I can say can bring back Charlie Kirk.
Meantime, Republicans and Democrats alike in Rhode Island are condemning today's act of violence. Kayla Fish spoke to those on both sides of the political aisle about Charlie Kirk's death and joins us with their message. Kayla?
Well, reaction has been flooding into our newsroom, but this one stood out. A joint statement from the Rhode Island Young Republicans and Young Democrats. Leaders of both said while they may disagree politically, they are people, friends, neighbors first. They called for unity, civility, compassion, and respect, and said there's no place for political violence.
It doesn't have to come to violence with people dropping dead. It's just sad and terrible, and it should never happen in a civilized society.
Anthony Delana is the president of Rhode Island Turning Point USA, the local chapter of Charlie Kirk's conservative nonprofit focused on reaching those in high school and college. Delana met Kirk a few times, including in 2022.
He was so personable. You know, you see him on stage and it's electric. And then, you know, you meet him in person, it's a one-on-one conversation, and it's just like you and I speaking right now. He was very personable. He was just a great guy.
Delana credits Kirk with bringing young adults to the Republican Party.
He was a lightning rod for young conservatives. He brought so many young conservatives into the movement.
When Delana learned Kirk had been assassinated, he said he was shocked and heartbroken.
We have to find the middle ground. Republicans, Democrats, there's always a common ground that we can find in political discussions. And, you know, just nowadays it's been so divisive. We need to find that middle ground once again.
A sentiment shared by Rhode Island House Speaker Joe Shekarchi, a Democrat who called Kirk's death tragic and condemned the political violence.
We, all of us, every party, every part of the party, every wing of the party needs to tone down this rhetoric. Sadly, I think this in social media adds to people's anxiety levels, and some people cannot handle this anxiety, and they lash out, and they lash out in a very bad way.
Democratic Congressman Seth Magaziner spoke to our Ted Nesi from Capitol Hill, which he says was somber in the wake of the shooting.
Universally across the political spectrum, I think what you're seeing today from the left and the right is people saying unequivocally that what happened today is a tragedy, that it should never have occurred, and that we need to end this cycle of political violence that seems to be accelerating in our country.
Now, the chair of the Rhode Island GOP, the governors of Rhode Island and Mass, and members of Southern New England's congressional delegation likewise condemned today's deadly shooting, many adding that their thoughts and prayers are with Kirk's family and loved ones. In Providence, I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.